Whoa. New area.
Wow! So this is the Royal Academy. I like it here. Seems so nice and relaxed.
Perfect type of environment for studying, I'd say.
Well, everyone's in class at the moment.
It'll get pretty noisy if you just wait around a little while.
We're having the campus festival soon.
Ah, so I guess people are busy preparing for it.
Correct. I want to introduce you to the head of the student council, but she's in class. So I'll take you to the dean's office first.
Why there?
To meet Dean Collins. He's in charge of the whole academy. His office is on the first floor of the main building to the right.
Got it.
Well, let's go meet the dean then.
I'm back, Dean Collins.
Ah, hello, Chloe. And who might you be?
It's nice to meet you, Dean.
We're from the Bracer Guild.
But you're so young.
Very impressive indeed. Are you by any chance here because of the fire at the orphanage?
Yes, actually.
I see, that's terrible. I wish I could do something to help. Well, first, there's the matter of cheering up the children. Perhaps I could start there.
Yes, sir. In that case, I will work on the play with Estelle and Joshua.
I think that's a good idea. Estelle and Joshua, I wish you both the best. Do what you can.
Yes, sir.
To the best of our meager ability. I'm letting the head of the student council handle the matter of the play. Her name is Jill. She can tell you far more about it than I ever could. I'll see about setting up dorm rooms for you. Dorms? Well, the campus festival is almost upon us. I'd imagine that you'll need to rehearse every day for long hours. And if that's the case, you'll need a place to sleep, will you not?
Oh, okay.
That would be greatly appreciated. Ah, lessons seem to have concluded for the day. Why not go and introduce yourselves to the president then?
Yes, sir. We should go to the student council room next. It's to the right of the main building on the second floor of the clubhouse.
Okay, let's go. So busy.
The budgets for all the concession stands have been checked over. No problems with sending out the invitations.
Now all that's left is the play. And if we can't find anyone to fill the last two roles, the only option might be for us to fill them ourselves.
Oh no, there's no way you're acting the play. The horrors I witnessed when we first tried those costumes on are going to haunt me for the rest of my life.
Don't remind me. I never want to wear anything like that ever again. Oh god, what parts did Chloe get us into?
I'm back, Jill. Hello, Hans.
Fun.
Chloe? I heard about the fire. It must have been awful.
Were the matron and kids alright?
Yes, they're fine. For now. The orphanage was burnt to the ground, though.
I see.
Well, try to keep your spirits up. Fighting won't do any good. The best thing we can do is make the place something the kids can enjoy. Yes, Matron Teresa gave us the same advice. So, we'll give it our best. With your help, I'm sure everything will turn out fine. To think I was stressing about it just a few minutes ago. Who are your friends?
Nice to meet you. My name's Estelle.
I'm Joshua. It's a pleasure to make your acquaintance.
So, you must be the ones Chloe spoke of before. I told you I'd bring them here. They'll be helping too.
Oh, that's a relief.
I'm glad to meet both of you. I'm Jill Riddenor. I'm the head of the student council. I'll be directing the play.
And I'm the vice president, Hans. Nice to meet you both.
Likewise.
Good to meet you too.
You know... What?
With Bracers here, maybe we can incorporate stunts. Are you any good with a sword, Estelle?
Well, my father mainly trained me on the staff, but I'm not hopeless at least.
Okay, then that settles it. You'll have a big sword fight with Chloe.
Oh, whoa. A sword fight?
She means in the play, of course. There's a duel between the two knights at the climax of the play. It's a really powerful scene. Perfect for the final act. We don't have any girls who can use a sword well enough to compete with Chloe, much less make it look good. She beat every guy in the fencing tournament and took the top spot.
Oh, wow.
She actually beat out Hans in the final match.
Thanks for reminding me, Jill. Not that I'm no good, just that Chloe is way better. Yeah, Sarah?
I'm still only an amateur. I don't think I'd be any match for a professional like Estelle.
And again with the modesty. But hey, if you need my help, I'm your girl. We can do it, Chloe.
I'm sure we can. Thank you.
You know, a duel between two female knights ought to be pretty unique. Female knight? They're going to be playing as two male knights. Huh?
But that leaves us without a role for Joshua. Oh my, whatever shall we do?
He deserves to play a crucial role in this. Yes, a crucial role. I think we may have just the part for him. What kind of play is this exactly?
It's called Madrigal of the White Magnolia. It's a famous story set in a time where there are nobles and commoners. A princess is courted by both a knight of royal blood and a commoner. In spite of their different social classes, the three have been friends since childhood. As you can imagine, this leads to complications between the nobles and the commoners. And there's a great happy ending to the whole thing.
Hey, that sounds like fun.
So then, why are the girls playing the guy roles? It's just something to make the production more interesting this time. Having guys and girls switch roles, that is.
Really? Wow. And the teachers are okay with this?
End sexual discrimination. Be free of gender roles. Put in that light. The teachers love the idea.
Personally, I just thought people would get a kick out of it.
Jill, you're incorrigible.
Yep, though she says she prefers the title Evil Genius.
I'm totally up for this.
Hey, hold on a second. From what you're telling me then, the crucial role you need me to play is... Yep, you're really doing us a massive favor here. Thank you for introducing us to such a nice people, Chloe.
I'm sorry, Joshua.
Oh my god, look at Estelle. She looks so cute.
So these are our costumes? I figured that if we're playing knights, we'd be all armored up.
Well, armor and a helmet won't work so well if we want people to see you act. That's why I decided to arrange things so you'd be dressed more like the royal guard.
Oh, I got it. It's perfect for Chloe. She's petite.
Look at Chloe. She looks so cute.
Thank you so much. I think it suits you also.
Really?
Say, why are we dressed in different colors? Because I'm playing the Azure Knight, Oscar. You're playing the Ruby Knight, Juliet. It makes the play more colorful.
Ah, okay then. So what about Joshua?
The object of your affection is the fair Princess Cecilia. Come on, Princess. This way. Wait, I'm not in the moment yet. Oh my god! He's the prettiest of them all. Oh my gosh. He's gorgeous. Wow. Say something, y'all. If you're going to say something, say it. Don't leave me in suspense.
Well, how should I put it? I think it looks perfect.
I'm shocked. You look beautiful. Indeed, such poise. Why, if I didn't know what's really going on under there, I'd be smitten at the very sight of you. Oh god. Well, thank you for being so honest about it, at least. I'm not so thrilled, but
This is just as I'd hoped. I think everyone will be pretty pleased with the casting. Come on, everyone. Let's make this play one to remember.
boo-hoo. Joshua, you look beautiful. Afterward, Estelle and Joshua each slept in their respective dormitories.
Okay, Estelle, please use this bed.
Thank you. That means you and Jill are in the same room. You two must be close.
We have been ever since we first started here.
And as roommates, we're pretty much inseparable.
By the way, I have a proposition for you.
What?
Wanna be an honorary best friend of mine?
Aw, Jill is hella cute. She's so sweet. After all, we're going to be working together. You don't mind, do you? Of course not.
No superseding me, I hope. We're a best friend trio, right?
Yeah, of course we are. My new best friends, Jill and Chloe.
Wonderful. Looks like it's just us girls in here. This will be fun.
No need to worry about boys' prying eyes while we're here.
You make it sound so dirty.
You're so innocent. Like a little lamb.
Oh, that's just mean. Just for that, I'm not baking you any sweets.
Oh, well, pardon me.
I apologize for offending you, Mademoiselle Chloe.
Nope. Try again.
What's wrong, Estelle? What's with all the staring?
It's no big deal. I just got a little green monster on my shoulder.
What do you mean? Aw, she's jelly.
I have some friends back in Roulette, but the most we ever did was have sleepovers.
I think it must be nice to have someone close, living under the same roof with you. What do you think, Chloe? I'm not sure. I don't really understand what would make you jealous, Estelle.
Huh?
I concur. I almost want to ask where you got off saying something like that.
Why would you say that?
Oh, come on.
You've got a traveling companion, don't you?
A pretty nice looking one to boot.
Who you've also, I don't know, lived under the same roof with? Are you talking about Joshua?
That's kind of a silly question.
You've got a hot guy with you all the time and you're jealous of us living in an all-girl household?
I'm playing a tiny violin for you. Like minuscule in size. I love Jill. She's great.
Shows what you know. Joshua's more like a big brother to me. Oof.
Family zoned.
Us living together is more like a family thing.
Oh, a family thing, she says. I wonder if Joshua feels the same way.
What?
I bet that's not what a guy his age would think. Gotta be tough for him to always be around a pretty girl like you. Enough, Jill. I'm so sorry, Estelle. Jill has a bad habit of picking on people.
if we're gonna start talking about bad habits, is there something you'd like to say? Nope, I'm good. Come on, don't mess with me like that. And really, Joshua? I mean, come on. No way. Someone's in denial. Jill! Oops, I just remembered I have to give my daily report to the teacher before bed. So good night, ladies. Sleep well.
I swear. Oh, right. Estelle? If you'd like, I can lend you some of my pajamas. Estelle?
What? Oh, right. Pajamas. Sure, that sounds great.
With that, Estelle and Joshua's unlikely life at the Royal Academy had begun. In the morning, they would wake up and go to the school just like the other students. All throughout the morning, they attended lessons with the other students. As the day wore on, lunch was enjoyed by all over pleasant, silly conversation, mostly revolving around how Joshua might look in heels. School was followed by rigorous rehearsals that lasted late into the night. Everyone was having such fun that time seemed to fly by. And the day before the festival,
My friend, I fear that this was inevitable. Perhaps fate always intended for us to meet in so base a fashion. Speak! That way we may both be unburdened. If nothing else, for our beloved princess.
we would cleave a path through fate with our own hands. But at this moment, my words and her smile seem lost.
Has fear clutched your heart, Oscar?
But what is this passion that pierces me to the quick? Though I have no wish to fight you again, it would seem that I am left with little choice. Before this storm, by the name of revolution, should claim us both, take up your sword, and we shall let fate decide.
Yes! And may the goddess above see our spirits as they truly are. Come then, let it be done.
Indeed.
You. Woo. Woohoo! I finally got through the scene with no mistake.
And a convincing performance it was.
I've got nothing on you though. I don't think you've flubbed a single time.
Well, I've been familiar with this script for a long time. I think I learned it about the same rate you're going. I really appreciate you taking the trouble to rehearse.
It's no big deal. You've kind of been my guide through it all. I think you would make a great racer, personally.
Please join us forever, Chloe. You flatter me. We finally do this for real tomorrow. I hope Matron Teresa and the children will enjoy it.
They really mean a lot to you, don't they? They're like your family. I'm sorry, did I say something wrong?
No, you're exactly right. They're the ones who taught me the real value of family. Both of my parents died shortly after I was born. What?
I was left in the care of an affluent relative. I never wanted for anything, but I really had no idea what having a family was like. It was 10 years ago that I met the matron.
10 years ago? Was that during the 100 Days War?
Yes, that was when I came to Rouen. Everyone knew I had scattered trying to escape the Imperial forces. Matron Teresa and her husband Joseph took me in and cared for me.
Wow.
After the war ended, we waited several months for word to come of my relative. She and Joseph were so kind to me. That was when I first understood what it must be like to have a mother and a father, and how it must be to have a family to be with.
Chloe.
I'm sorry. I've been rambling. You must be bored to tears.
No, not at all. Let's really show everyone tomorrow how it's done.
Right.
I was worried before, but I'm really excited now. Jill and Hans sure have worked hard on this, haven't they?
Yes, indeed. But I think Joshua has really been the biggest help. I never expected him to be such a good actor.
Yeah. He acted all uninterested, but he sure plays the role of the spoiled princess well.
He definitely nailed the mannerisms. I've seen professionals turn in worse performances. Does he have any experience in theater?
I don't really know much about his life before I met him. Whatever went on back then, he's never wanted to talk about it.
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to pry.
Don't sweat it. He's always been the type to be good at whatever he does. He's always so calm and collected. Sometimes he gets flustered though, and that's when he's really cute. What?
Perhaps our roles should be reversed.
Huh?
Julius and Oscar. Somehow I think you would have preferred to play Oscar.
Huh? How come? Well, maybe. I mean, Julius is the son of a noble, and I sure don't know anything about that.
That's not what I mean. It's more about, you know, the ending.
Oh, you mean how Oscar gets?
Right.
Well, it's just Joshua. And hey, do you mean you wouldn't like kissing Joshua?
Don't be ridiculous. Still, it does seem rather risque.
Come on, you're starting to sound like Jill. And besides, Joshua just sees me like a little sister.
Does he?
He's always treated me like a little kid, especially with my dad around. It drives me nuts. Anyway, there's absolutely nothing like that going on.
Okay.
Ah, here you are.
Joshua?
Hans?
Rehearsal's over and you're still practicing. That's some dedication you two have. Ready for the big duel scene?
Just leave it to us. It'll be flawless.
Really? I look forward to seeing it.
Anyway, what are you two doing here? Were you looking for us?
Yeah, today is the last day that you two will be staying with us in the dorms, right? I was thinking we could have a big dinner to pump ourselves up.
Maybe. Yeah, let's do it.
I think it sounds like a great idea.
By the way, wasn't Jill with you?
She was called away by the dean some time ago. I'll go check on her.
I'll come with you. You guys can go on ahead to the cafeteria.
Okay. Let's go to the cafeteria. As you wish, boss. Don't call me that.
Looked like they really hit it off. Sometimes it worries me that he doesn't really let people get close. What?
Oh, it's nothing.
Okay then, let's go get changed.
It'd be kind of embarrassing to walk around like this. I have to agree.
That should do it. Wanna go meet up with Jill?
Alright, let's go to the dean's office.
Hey, that's a great idea. That's our dean, always level-headed.
Oh, you flatter me. Then, I assume I can entrust the list to you.
Yes, sir. I'll take care of it. Excuse us.
Oh, we're sorry. Are we interrupting?
No, we were just finishing up. Actually,
Dean, don't say anything. You'll spoil the fun tomorrow. What? You're acting all suspicious.
So, what are you plotting this time, Jill?
You'll have to wait until tomorrow to find out. Anyway, what's up? You need me for something?
Yes, actually.
Oh, that sounds fine. I'm just hoping and praying that the festival is a big success. Let's give it all we've got.
barring any major complications, I think tomorrow will go just fine.
Yes, sir.
Come on, Jill, let's go to the cafeteria. Okay. We're here. Woo! Thanks, everyone.
Thank you, Jill. Hey, we've been waiting for you. Now, are you ready to order some food?
Oh man, my stomach cries out for nourishment. Finishing up the play and having to run hither and yon like a madman really works up an appetite. But that all ends after today, right?
You're right. I've got to get motivated.
Got the new job to deal with and all.
Wait, what? What new job?
Yeah, I'll tell you about it later. Let's go out there and stir things up. We're going to make this festival a huge success. I'll be counting on you, Estelle. You too, Joshua.
Oh, I'm all over it.
We'll do our absolute best. Oh, shit. Everyone spent a rather busy hour in the cafeteria. At the end, they all raised a toast with soft drinks to the success of the play. Afterward, they returned to the dorm and went to bed early in order to be prepared for the busy day ahead. And on the day of the festival,
the stage is set perfectly. The lights are just right.
Okay, looks like we're ready to unleash our masterpiece.
we'll be opening soon. We've got a bit before everything starts, though. Go have some fun in the meantime.
Now you're talking. I'm gonna stuff my face with something from every food stand out there.
Looking around is fine, but if you eat too much, you'll be too full to move in the plate.
Yeah, I probably shouldn't overdo it. Hey, aren't you guys gonna come with us?
Can't. We've still got student council business to deal with. You'll be fine. We'll have some fun.
What?
What student council business? And didn't you say the same thing yesterday? Is there something I can do to help?
We're fine, I promise. All you need to do is show Estelle and Joshua around. Aren't the pipsqueaks gonna be showing up soon?
Oh, right. Sorry.
We'll have time enough to go out and enjoy the festival. Oh yeah, and Joshua? If you see any hot girls out there, I expect you to beeline it right back here and tell me, got it? I wouldn't want any of them missing out on the pleasure of my company. Yeah, I got it. All gorgeous, sensual, charming. Did I miss anything? My friend, I couldn't have said it better myself.
I swear, you're hopeless. What's up, gals?
The time you've all been waiting for has finally arrived. The 52nd Genus Royal Academy. Wait, Genus. I think it's Genus. Royal Academy Campus Festival has begun. Oh, goody.
Hot!
Hot, hot, hot! Holy tons of people.
Well, this is the famed Genus Royal Academy, after all. But it's definitely not your average school festival. Well, we are expecting a lot more visitors this year than usual.
All right, it's finally here. Come on, Hans, let's go.
All right. We'll be in the student council office, so come see us if you need us. Sure thing. Best of luck, you two. Shall we go and look around?
Works for me.
Oh my goodness, it's this guy.
Professor Alba, is that you?
Well, Estelle and Joshua. This is a pleasant surprise. I trust you're doing well. Were you invited here for the festival? Sadly, no. I'm here on other business. I've come to investigate a new discovery within the Saffron Tower. I was hoping that the Academy could provide with some useful material.
Wow, you're really dedicated.
Well, I have to be. Research hasn't made me wealthy, so I'm fueled by pure enthusiasm. On a related note, the Academy's curriculum is divided into a few courses, isn't it? Will there be any exhibition? Yes, although of the 3 courses available to study here, only the Social Studies class will have an exhibition. The students are displaying the results of an independent research project. I see. I recall my own days as a student. So, where is this research publication made?
Oh, okay. This must be your first time at the Academy, right? Let's see, how to explain.
Indeed, the campus is fairly littered with buildings. If you'd like, we can just take you there. That would be helpful, but I'd hate to spoil your fun here.
Oh, it's fine. We're not doing anything major right now.
I see. Well, in that case, I would greatly appreciate you showing me to the exhibition hall whenever you have time. Oh, a side quest? I'll be waiting for you right here in the cafeteria. Well, well, you certainly pulled out all the stops, haven't you? So many areas of interest, from history to economics. Thank you so much. This looks like smashing fun. It was my pleasure to help, sir. Social studies is my major, so I hope you enjoy looking around.
I've never been any good at this whole academics thing.
One of these days, you're really going to have to get over that. Being a bracer requires knowledge in many different areas of study. Well, I'm itching to start looking around, so if you'll excuse me. Thank you again for showing me the way here. Oh, strange.
Miss Chloe! There they are.
Oh, you're all here.
Hey, kiddos. Glad you can make it.
Are you having fun? Yeah, it's awesome.
I ate so much candy, I puked. I told you not to be such a pig.
Is Matron Teresa with you?
Yep, she's talking to those people over there. Here she is.
Good afternoon, all.
Matron Teresa.
Good afternoon, Matron. Thank you very much for inviting us here today. The children and I have enjoyed it greatly.
Hey, Miss Chloe. When your play thing is supposed to start? We've all been looking forward to it.
I see. Well, you'll have to wait just a little bit longer. Did you know that both Estelle and Joshua are going to be in the play with me?
Really? That's gonna be so cool. What part are you going to be playing, Mr. Joshua?
Well, how to put this?
You'll just have to wait and see, won't ya? Oh, by the way, are you guys still staying in Minoria?
Yes, through the continued goodwill of the innkeepers. That said, however... Hey guys, do you want to see the costumes that'll be used in the play? There are pretty dresses and suits of armor.
Pretty dresses? Suits of armor?
I guess I have your attention. I'll give you an exclusive sneak peek at them before the play even starts.
Yay! I want to go too.
I'll be backstage. Come when you're ready. Okay, now follow me.
Joshua is such a thoughtful boy. I didn't want to speak of this in front of the children.
You mean...
Yes, I've chosen to accept the mayor's offer. We will impose upon the Minorians no longer. I will tell the children today after the festival. I see. That's sad. But I suppose you have no choice.
Please don't look at me so.
Granso is easily reachable by airship. Moreover, I can look for work while I'm there. If I save enough Mira, I'll be able to rebuild the orphanage someday.
Matron.
Now then, let us find the children, shall we? I would imagine that they're a bit much for Joshua to handle on his own.
I wish I could try on a white dress. Well, well, you look like you're having fun. Huh?
Where'd Joshua go?
Mr. Joshua? He left after he brought us here. He said wait here until the girls arrive.
Is something wrong?
I know. Mr. Joshua went looking for the guy with silver hair. Silver hair? Yeah, he helped us get out of the fire before. His hair's all shiny and pretty. What?
So he's been seen on campus?
Uh-huh. Just for a second, though. Mr. Joshua was sure surprised. Polly, you dummy. Why didn't you come and tell any of us? Because I was eating the crap.
Estelle.
I know. I'll be right back, matron.
Yes, that's fine. Chloe, would you please go with her? Don't worry about us, we'll be fine. By your leave, matron.
Hey, you're going too?
Yes, I'm sorry. We'll see you at the play.
Yeah, it's gonna knock your socks off. Anyway, let's go find Joshua. I don't know who that guy with the silver hair is, but even without meeting him, he totally creeps me out.
Just a moment, please. See! I need to ask you something. Did you see where Joshua went?
I don't think I'll ever get tired of that. Wait, is he headed?
To the old school building down the back road, yes. Shall we? Strange. Could have sworn. It couldn't be. Hey, you two.
You need to stop making us worry about you. I almost had a heart attack when I heard you went chasing after some guy with silver hair.
How did you know? Polly told us. I guess she saw you. She's a pretty sharp-eyed kid. I did follow a man matching that description out this way, but I guess I lost him. Oh my.
He must have been pretty talented if he managed to give you the slip. Any idea who he was?
I'm afraid not. I don't think it was our arsonist, though. I told him as long as I could.
I see. By the way, why'd you run off by yourself?
My thoughts exactly. You could have at least left us a message. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to worry you.
Who said I was worried? I was just pointing out the importance of teamwork.
You're a terrible liar. Not 5 minutes ago, you were in a total panic.
I was not. And hey, you were pretty concerned yourself.
Thank you. Both of you. Your attention, please. All play personnel, please report to the auditorium right away. Once again, all play personnel, please report to the auditorium right away. Thank you.
Oh yeah, it's almost time, isn't it?
Yes, we should get into our costumes. The play will start soon.
Alright then, let's do this. Oh, what about that guy with the silver hair?
Also, all we can do is let Karna now. Let Karna know and warn her to keep an eye out. Oh shit, here's the play.
Wow, look at all the people. Okay, now I'm getting kinda nervous.
You'll be fine, Estelle. This is what all the rehearsals were for. Besides, once we start up, you'll forget they're even there. You're the type who can only focus on one thing at a time anyway.
Just one thing at a time, huh? Well, I guess I'll just focus on the boy in the dress then. That'll be easy. Okay, you two can have your little spat another time. Ahem. This year's campus festival is already a big success. We have many esteemed individuals here, such as the Duke and the Mayor. We can't afford to be intimidated. So just remember our number one rule and you'll be fine. If you're gonna puke, do it off stage.
Now, let's close it out with a real bang. Oh my. What is that? Stop it. I didn't like that.
Without further ado, the Student Council proudly presents Madrigal of the White Magnolia. Enjoy the show. In year 1100 of the Sethian calendar, 100 years ago, Liberl was still a land of nobles and aristocrats. But commoners too held some power, and they were prodigious traders that grew more influential with each passing year. During this period, there was much friction between the classes, and the nobles and commoners clashed often. As time went on, these clashes intensified. The intercession of the royal family and the church failed to end their squabbling. The stage was set for a final conflict. A year had passed since illness stole the king from his people. Our tale begins on an early spring evening in the rooftop garden of Grancel Castle. The street's lights shine on everyone, each bright with their own happiness. And in spite of that, here you are, Princess. Please, don't you think you should be going to bed soon, Your Royal Highness? Staying up so late can surely do you no good. It's all right. If I should fall ill, if that happened, then perhaps I could avoid becoming the last ember in this dying flame we call Liberl. Please do not speak of such things. Your Highness, you are the most exalted individual in Liberl. If you were to take a husband, you could take control of the kingdom. I will not marry. Despite my father's wishes, I shall not consent to it. But why, Your Highness? You have two fine men as suitors after all. One is Sir Julius of the chivalric order of the Imperial Guards and the eldest son of a duke. And Sir Oscar, comedy though he may be, he has been recognized often in his battles against the Empire. Both such fine men! No one knows better than I the quality of their characters. Oh, Oscar, Julius, how am I to choose between you? Oh my, isn't that Joshua playing the role of the princess? I suppose that Jill has put a great deal of thought into the reverse casting business. Indeed, ma'am. He plays his role well. The two maids leave much to be desired.
Do you remember, Oscar? How we spent our boyhood days in this alley, running about and pretending our sticks were swords?
I could never forget, Julius. In those days, it was all so simple, with you and Cecilia alike. I treasure that time greatly.
I recall how stunned I was. I would always conspire to play with her in secret, only to discover another had been doing the same.
She was as lovely as the sight of the falling petals in spring. Indeed, fair Cecilia was like unto our very own sun.
But her light would dim with each day that passed. The nobles and the commoners. The fury of the conflict could never have been avoided. The princess's grief is easily understandable.
Cruel fate mocks us so, for it is our very existence that has brought her such sorrow.
Wow, they're so cool. I hate to say it, but the guy kinda looks cuter than the girls.
You ain't wrong. Hush now and watch the show.
Know this, Julius. The commoner's impudence can be tolerated no longer. If they should forget their place and no longer view us as their superiors, Liberal's power structure would surely fall into ruin.
If I may, Father, it has been roughly 10 years since the Eastern Republic was founded. Perhaps the eventual seizing of power by the common people is inevitable in any state.
Speak not of such repulsive events. What is freedom? What is equality? What is anything if commoners and nobles alike should cast all tradition aside? Better we should fall to our knees before the Empire's military and concede to their will.
Father!
Now that's a damn fine duke up there. You let the commoners get all high and mighty and your whole society collapses. Your Grace, perhaps it would be best to keep our voices down. Oscar, I am expecting great things from you. If you can get the royal family on our side, we will have a great advantage over the nobles. And the advantage would allow us to seize power.
But, Chairman, I cannot consent to this. I could never use Cecilia for political gain.
Always putting others before yourself, I see. Even though you now have the chance to become king, albeit only on paper. If you would refuse, it would lead only to a bloody uprising and subsequent revolution. The royal family, and surely the nobles as well, would disappear into the shadows of history.
Chairman!
Impressive. They've really done their research. I had severe doubts about this ever since I heard about the reverse role gimmick. The students have all put a great deal of work into this, it seems. The young bracers have had no small hand in this either.
I do not wish bloodshed on anyone, revolution or not. I cannot simply allow Julius and Cecilia to die. As for myself, I know not what I should do.
This is no good. I'm gonna be sick.
Are you alright? You must have had quite a bit more than you can handle. It may be spring, but you'll surely catch your death if you sleep out here.
Thank you, good Sir Knight.
It has nothing to do with being a knight, but rather simple concern. I would have to be quite the young fool not to see what I must do.
You've got that right.
What? My arm!
Just a touch of anesthetic on the blade. Now, if you'll be so kind as to sit still.
Curse you, assassin! Who sent you?
Just a noble who wants you out of the picture. He wanted it badly enough to pay me up front, and pretty well at that. All you need to do is die.
Ah, I get it. Not bad at all.
So up next, we should have... Whoops, almost got so wrapped up that I forgot about my work.
Long has it been since you have entered my sight, fair princess.
Yes, Julius. It truly has. I cannot help but notice that Oscar is not with you today. Back when my father yet breathed, both of you oft spoken of by the maids of the court.
As you well know, your highness, the kingdom is in the midst of a crisis most dire. And as such, he and I may never be as close as once we were. I confess, I come to you today to ask a favor.
What favor would that be?
That you would allow he and I, head of the chivalric order of the High Guard and a young general, to engage in a duel of honor. And that the victor shall be granted the great honor of becoming your husband.
Quite dramatic indeed.
10 minutes are up.
Thank you, Simper.
Caught up in the conflict between noble and commoner, these two close friends have finally decided on a duel. The princess now realizes their determination and keeps silent. And on the day of the duel, two knights step into the grand arena of the royal city. Many have come to witness it. Commoner, noble, and all social castes in between. But conspicuously absent from the proceedings is the one over whom they fight, Princess Cecilia herself. My friend, I fear that this was inevitable. Perhaps fate always intended for us to meet in so base a fashion. Speak that we may both be unburdened. If nothing else, for our beloved princess. We would cleave a path through fate with our own hands. But at this moment, my words and her smile seem lost. Has fear clutched your heart, Oscar? Perhaps. But what is this passion that pierces me to the quick? As I see you with blade drawn, I feel as though I've been waiting for this moment. Before this storm by the name of revolution should claim us both, we shall let fate decide our outcome. Yes, and may the goddess above see our spirits as they truly are. Come then, let it be done. On guard. Impressive, Julius. I should say the same of you. But still, you seem to hesitate. What troubles you, Oscar? Is this the extent of your skill? Perhaps the tales of your acts of valor against the Empire were grossly overstated. Ha! Well done, Julius. Magnificent swordsmanship. Oscar, your arm! I've had worse. 'Tis but a scratch. Neither of our blades connected with flesh. Not even a glancing blow. Your wound was stuck prior.
This is a tactic most low, Duke Radmond. Was this your intention from the start? I'll thank you to cease slandering my good name. Are you implying that I instigated this?
Father, is it true? Did you?
It's all right, Julius. My own inexperience has brought this about. Besides, I've received far worse on the field of battle.
I will put everything I have behind my next strike. I intend to kill you. Oscar. Very well. I will wager it all on my next strike as well. For the fair princess and the future of the very kingdom, he who lives when all is said and done will inherit the responsibility for all. And he who dies will watch over it all from the realm of the spirits. Such is also the pride of a knight. I suppose it is. Yeah! No! Oh, Cecilia! Princess! Cecilia, why? Were you not in attendance? Oh, Oscar. Julius. I did not wish to observe a duel between the two of you. I felt I had to find a way to put a stop to this fight. Praise Adios that I arrived in time. Cecilia! Princess! Hear me, all in attendance. Dismiss me and set aside your differences. Please. Are we not all of Liberal? And do we not love this land? There is so little that separates us from one another. If you would but take your foe's hand, surely we could find a peaceful resolution. Your Royal Highness, you need say no more. My vision fades. But what of you two? Will you not do as I ask? Your will be done, my princess. At your side. Strange. Everything is floating. When I was young, I would sneak out of the castle, down to the alley. Oscar, Julius, you both always had smiles for me. I love your smiles. So please, don't ever stop. Princess? No, this cannot be! Princess! I'll do anything! Please, no! Cecilia, you... Our poor princess. I just don't understand why she'd do such a thing. Our princess gave her life that we might stop this unending dispute. Compared to that sacrifice, what a trifle is the pride of a nobleman. Had we not been fighting, it would never have come to this. Only now, when it is too late, do I see our folly. Is this the fate of all men with their spirits still shackled to their flesh? Adios, great goddess of the skies. We now know of your great resentment. There is much that you do not yet understand, it seems. I granted you flesh to be your vessel, but your spirit still know more of freedom and nobility. Such contempt for it lies only within you, yourself. So beautiful. A more beautiful voice I have never heard. It's amazing. Adios herself has graced us with her presence. The goddess. Incredible. Hear me, young knights. I have observed your contest. You are both courageous and strong, yet something vital within you is broken. It is as you say. Our own immaturity is what invited this fate upon us. Chairman, has your fate for the nobles and the monarchy blinded you to the fact that we are all but men? I am ashamed. Duke, you know your sins better than anyone else could. And you, all the rest of you,
who have simply watched these events unfold. There is something fundamental within you that is lost as well. Strike your hands up your breast and think well upon this. And it now seems that you have each remembered your hearts. As such, perhaps hope yet remains for Liberal, so long as you never forget the lessons learned this day. Oh, she has vanished. Mm. Oh, where am I?
Princess?
Cecilia! Oh my. Julius, Oscar, have you both been called up to heaven as well?
It's a genuine miracle! Princess! Oh, praise Adios!
What? Why are the two of you here? The Duke, and the Chairman. So then, I'm not dead? Almighty Adios! Adios has given Libero back its beloved. Praise her for her benevolence. Oscar, Julius, what happened? Nothing that you need concern yourself over, Cecilia. The conflict is at an end. I believe that everything will be all right.
You're being naive, Oscar. We still have a duel to finish, do we not?
Julius, no. You still intend to fight?
On the contrary, this match is concluded. And besides, this fool managed to get hit on his sword arm.
But it would not do for a duel such as this to have But it would not do for a duel such as this to not have a clear victor.
Thus it stands to reason that the man who fought with a significant handicap, yet emerged undefeated, should be regarded as the victor.
Wait, Julius.
Don't misunderstand me, Oscar. I have not given up on the princess. Once you are healed, our duel will continue, but with blades of wood. Just as when we were boys.
I see. Very well then, I accept your challenge. Have neither of you any regard for my own wishes? You are mistaken.
You, my lady, shall judge today's match, and I think it's only fair for the victor to be granted a kiss. Surely everyone waits with bated breath.
Very well.
Don't they look marvelous together? Almighty Adios, look well upon this. And may this fine day extend unto eternity.
Eternal peace to Liberal. Eternal glory to Liberal. There he is. There he is. Quite the grand finale. But no match. Oh my. Oh my. And so the curtain fell on the madrigal of the White Magnolia to grand fanfare and acclaim. Yes, over here. And with its conclusion, an announcement went out that the campus festival had reached its end. The crowd began to disperse and leave the campus, each person wearing a look of contentment.
Ah! Brilliant! Just brilliant! That was one fine play, the director allowed to say so.
At first, I thought people would make fun of us with the role switch like that. I'm so glad they took it seriously. Agreed. The costumes worked out pretty well. I wouldn't want to have to wear mine again though. Corsets are like some form of torture. No kidding. Well, it was all for a good cause. And just wait till you see how many pictures the photography club took. The ones of you ought to be particularly popular. Give it a rest.
The ones of Estelle and Chloe won't exactly drive people away either.
The guys always go nuts for the junior girls. We're really gonna rake in the Mira.
I mean, all proceeds will go to a good cause.
Jill.
Estelle, what's wrong?
Huh? What? Where? What are you talking about?
Nothing important, really. You've been spacing out ever since the play finished. You okay? Well, that fight scene was pretty hard work. It's no surprise that you're tired.
You feel sick? We can take you to the nurse's office. I'm fine, really. I deal with fatigue every day as a bracer. I'm just trying to get my head back in order is all.
Oh. Uh-oh. What, maybe she's like upset about the kiss? Like without wanting to be upset, like it's affecting her without her realizing maybe.
Estelle, you don't mean...
No, nothing like that at all. Ah, I promise I am perfectly alright.
I trust we're not interrupting?
Miss Chloe! Oscar was so cool. I want to be that cool when I grow up.
Thank you. You were really great too, Miss Estelle.
Sir Julius. Hey now, Mary. And Joshua was so cute. Yeah, I couldn't stop looking.
Thank you.
It was great fun for us all. A play about love and friendship, buffeted by the winds of a tumultuous era. It was so moving. The fight scene was intense, and though one could only expect it to end in tragedy, it had such a heartwarming conclusion. I thought it was splendid.
Well, with praise like that, I'd have to say it was worth the effort.
Oh yeah? Huh?
Oh right, almost forgot.
Huh? What's up?
It's nothing bad, don't worry. I'll be right back, so just keep doing what you're doing.
Okay?
Those were Hill and John's.
Hill and John's, wow. Holy moly. Those were Jill and Hans, no?
Chloe, your friends are on the student council then? Yes, they were in charge of the production of the play. I see. I must thank them then. The children will have many fond memories of Ruan. Matron. I've made up my mind. I will tell them my decision when we return to Minoria. And then tomorrow, we'll take the first step.
Whoa, so soon? Hey, what you talking about?
Man, you should have listened in grown-ups talk. It's okay, Mary. But I think we should probably return to the inn. We can have dinner and continue our discussion over there.
Okay.
Now then, Chloe, and you too, Estelle and Joshua. I'm afraid we'll be taking our leave. Thank you for today. It was a lovely play.
Oh, hold on a sec. Jill's coming back any moment. She'll probably want to say goodbye before you go.
Pardon me.
Oh, Dean Collins.
It's a pleasure to see you again, Matron Teresa. I must apologize for not coming by earlier to thank you for taking the time to visit.
You needn't thank me. The festival was magnificent. I'm grateful for the invitation.
Yes, the students were magnificent, weren't they? Chloe told me of your current situation. Truly dreadful. I was trying to think of a way that we could help. Jill.
Yes, sir. Please, take this.
What's this? We took up a collection for you. It's 1 million mira.
Please use it to help rebuild the orphanage. Oh my god. 1 million mira?
That's impressive.
But how?
Well, we have the Duke, as well as the Mayor both, so there are some celebrities here. Thanks to them, we were able to collect far more than we would have otherwise.
Dean. No, I couldn't. I can't accept this.
I don't see why not. The festival collects donations for charity every year.
People donated specifically to help rebuild the orphanage. But it's too much. Please accept it, matron. But Chloe, I realize that you're overwhelmed. But think about it. With that much Mara, the rebuilding could start, and you wouldn't need to go to Gransel. You wouldn't have to give up your herb garden.
She speaks the truth. Joseph would want you to accept this. For the children. You needn't focus on the amount, just what can be done with it.
You're right. I don't know how to show my appreciation. Thank you. Thank you all so very much. That's awesome.
Yes, that should settle that.
Hey, what's this about going to Gransel? Did something happen? It's okay. There's no need to worry. You've all been through so much. It's really not that big a deal. But why are you crying, matron? Don't be silly, Clem. These are happy tears.
After the matron and the children left to return to Minoria, Estelle and Joshua joined the other students in cleaning up after the festival. By the time everything was done, the day had given way to evening.
But we had everything set up for you to be able to stay. I mean, the festival just ended and everything. Sorry, but we can't. Since we're still apprentices, we can't go too long without checking in at the guild.
We'd like to give a report before the day's out if we can, so you'll have to excuse us. Is that so? Oh well, guess I'm on my own tonight. It sure is going to be lonely in bed without you. I love Hansuya. What? Hans, would you please give the tasteless jokes a rest? Estelle, don't listen to him.
Oh, a joke. It's never boring with you guys, I'll give you that much. I hope you'll get the chance to come see us again.
And stay for a couple days. A night.
Sure. We will. Thank you.
We'll stop in again soon.
Well, let's get going.
We'll lose the daylight if we don't hurry.
So you're headed to Minoria, Chloe?
Yes, there's a lot I want to talk to the matron about. She said it would be alright for me to stay over at the inn with her and the kids tonight.
I hate that you won't be here after the festival. Oh well, what can you do? I hope you have a good time.
Oh yeah, about the matron and the kids. Isn't it kind of risky for them to be carrying around that much money? Ooh, that's true. That's true.
Oh, don't worry about that. One of the other bracers escorted the whole lot of them back to the village. Her name's Karna.
Apparently, the dean made a special request. He never misses a beat. Well,
stay healthy, you guys. Here's hoping you guys do great with your bracer studies. Yep, you can count on it.
Best of luck to both of you as well.
We only had a few days at the academy, but it was great fun. Well, other than class, anyway.
What are you talking about, Estelle? Normally students spend most of their time attending classes. The school festival might have been fun, but it was just a special event.
Yeah, you're right. Man, being a student is tougher than I thought.
What's wrong?
Nothing. It's just that I can't sense Sieg nearby.
Whoa.
I wonder where he went. Maybe he's just looking for dinner?
Yes, that may be it. I'm sorry, I'm just being silly. Please allow me to come with you as far as the coastal road.
Sure, it'll be fun.